Hello there. If this is a recommended video, please stick around. I promise you it'll be worth your time. Hello, welcome back to Billy Ho Sports. Today we're profiling Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Sprint, the fastest fillies in the world, gathered for the $1 million Filly and Mare Sprint. So make sure you watch to the end. We've got a big top 10 reveal. Uh, do not want to miss that. Before we get into things, I ask new viewers, especially, please just hit that subscribe button, and then you can smash that like while you're at it. But I need to get up to 2,500 subscribers by the Breeders' Cup is what my goal is, and I'm just a little over 100 away. So you can help me out. You'll be doing me a great service. So I appreciate that very much. Let's get into it. We're going to start with a really impressive filly, Steve Asmussen's barn, Society, coming on, 5-year-old mare by Gunrunner. Long layoff since her fourth place in the 2023 sprint. She debuted in the Grade 3 Chicago at Churchill Downs, broke to the lead, showed the way, but got into a little bit of a bump and grind fest with Vava down the stretch. And then Society finally gave way and finished third to Vava that day. She would strike back 2 months later in the Grade 1 Ballerina, where she dominated both Vava and then another strong contender in Sila, who's going to be in this race. We'll talk about those. And she just has that early front running speed. Definite big chance to wire the field in this one. So that is going to be your top choice, most likely favorite. And she is half sister to Vava. They're both sired by Gunrunner, and Vava will have something to say about that wire job. Vava is more of a stalker. Sherry DeVoe trains this explosive 4-year-old filly. She took down her rival, Alva Star, who not RIP, she didn't pass away, but Alva Star had a bad injury and had to be retired. But those two going at it for several races was really fun to watch. But she defeated in the Derby City Distaff on Derby Day. She defeated Alva Star convincingly in that one. So Alva Star out of the picture now, and Vava ability to rate and stalking Society could be looking to get that tiebreaker when they go at it again. Then you have the third wheel in Sila, 4-year-old filly by Tappet, coming out of the Bill Mott barn. Quite versatile. She can go 2 turns. Usually a stalker can take over a race. She did that in the Grade 3 Shawnee at Churchill Downs. Out to the front in the Clement Hirsch, going 8.5 furlongs, controlling the lead down the stretch. And it really looked, Mike Smith was on there, and I don't know if he's going to get the mount in the Breeders' Cup, but it really looked like a lazy looking ride, almost like a drunk driver trying to keep his focus on the road coming down the stretch there. I was trying to think of some kind of an analogy, but and then didn't realize he was going under the speed limit, and Adair Manor just kind of went right by him. So I thought that was a giveaway, but it was 2 turns, 8.5 furlongs. We're going significantly shorter on the Del Mar turf, or I mean on the Del Mar dirt. So we keep that in mind. She has that early speed and what the connections are looking for. Now, next up, we have Zeitlos, 4-year-old filly back hurling. That's another in the Asmussen army. She won 6 of her 8 races this year. Her score in the Thoroughbred Club of America, Keeneland, looked pretty easy. It was her first graded stakes win, as she was brought along slowly as a 3-year-old. She has 3 other minor stakes wins in 2024. So she's an interesting one coming into the race. Definitely. Soul of an Angel is a 5-year-old, earned her way in by winning the Princess Rooney at Gulfstream. She got off slowly in that race, but moved into striking position down the stretch. Overcame some drifting by the 4 or 5 favorite, trying to cheat out a little bit, maybe. Cruising by her easily, though. She's faced a high-quality stakes group this year. Winner, Grade 2 Ruffian earlier this year. Second, Molly Pitcher. Third in the Grade 1 Personal Ensign. Excuse me. But not in the ballpark with the big timers, Raging Sea and Idiomatic in that one. That was also going 9 furlongs. Next up, Sweetastekka, 4 wins in her 4-year-old season for trainer Mike McCarthy. Grade 1 Beholder Mile at Santa Anita. Grade 2 Great Lady Los Alamitos. A win at Del Mar, going the 6.5 furlongs at 1-9. Not much of a challenge, but she looked really comfortable and good on the track. So those are some of your older horses, and now there are some 3-year-olds coming in. This new wave of fillies Ways and Means is from the Chad Brown barn, 4th in the Kentucky Oaks in the spring, but has run off 3 straight since downgrading. She went a mile next out, then down to the sprint distance. So she rolled by 8 at a mile, dominated in the slop in 2 straight, the test grade 1, Gallant Bloom, the other one. So we know she likes the wet track. She's not going to get that at Del Mar, but she rolled in the allowance race at a mile on a fast track. I think she can run all day. So that one is a good one. One Magic Filly is sired by Good Magic. 3 wins and 4 starts this year. Unraced at 2. Broke her maiden at Del Mar, going 6.5. Then broke the greatest stakes ranks by winning the grade 3 Chillingworth at Santa Anita. So another one, I believe Sweetastekka was 1-9 again, but the younger took her to task in the Chillingsworth stretch run. So the future does look bright for that Philip D'Amato filly. Another one, Brightwork, who I was really high on, disappointed me last out, trained by John Ortiz, made a nice splash in her return for her 3-year-old season, winning the grade 3 Prioris at Saratoga. But she really kind of plotted home third at Keeneland that next race out. I think she still has talent, so I'm counting on that to keep her in the mix. Could be some long shot odds on her. We'll see. Another one, these last couple I'll mention, My Main Squeeze and Emery both ran just last weekend in the Raven Run. Emery made it look easy, dispatched Fibber down the stretch. My Main Squeeze was a closing second, but no match. So Emery, I thought, would be a really logical contender in this field, but no word on what Brad Cox is going to do. He's bringing her back to Churchill Downs, and then I guess they'll make a decision. See, oftentimes they'll find out how they feel coming out of the race. 2 weeks rest is cutting it real close, but sprinters, I could see them coming. I could see them rolling out the Emery in the sprint. Definitely a qualified horse. So I'm ranking Emery 6th if you're looking at the top 10 list, because I don't know if she's going to race or not, plus the 2 weeks rest. All things being equal, she's definitely a top 5 contender in mine. But we have the top heavy and very chalky. A lot to parse out in the field. I mean, you got your top runners like Society and then Vava Sila. I think Sila could put her in second, because I think she could take advantage if somehow Society falters coming out of the gate or something. So 2 and 2A really with Vava. Then I got Ways and Means, I think, is the next big thing in the sprinter field. And then I got Zeitlos looking good. 6 through 10 from Emery, I think, are a tier below. Then you got Brightwork, might bounce back. Likely going to be a horse in the top 3 or 4 that's going to win this race, in my opinion. But that is your preview for the Philly Mare Sprint. I appreciate you joining me. Thanks so much. All the support has been awesome. Keep the comments coming. I love some of the regulars with their comments and really, really smart takes on the horses they like. So that is always appreciated. I do kind of like to crowdsource some of these anyway, so you can give me your first impressions on this race if you'd like. Obviously, subbing to the channel is crucial. Smashing that like button, even more important. And setting the notification bell so you don't miss anything. That is always a good thing. Lots more to come this week. Till next time, see you soon.